Taya. Go.
This is 98.9 DYUP Sugbo, the official campus radio of the University of the Philippines, Cebu. DYUP Sugbo operates 4 hours daily and is streamed online on DYUP Sugbo, our official Facebook page, and on DYUP Sugbo UP Cebu's YouTube. Our radio booth is located in the radio room of the College of Communication, Arts and Design's undergraduate building at the University of the Philippines, Cebu, Gorordo Avenue, Lahog, Cebu City. DYUP Sugbo is operated and maintained under the management of Mila Marie Legahit, DYUP's station manager, along with Bianca Marie Cabrera, assistant station manager. DYUP Sugbo is technically managed by DYUP's technical committee under the supervision of Taina Lupinos, the technical head. DYUP Sugbo's programs are produced and curated by the programming committee under the supervision of Daisy Rosos, the programming head. DYUP Sugbo's official Facebook page, Instagram, and Twitter accounts are run by the publicity committee under Gillian Marie Dayan, DYUP's publicity head. DYUP Sugbo's records and documents are managed by Julia Marie Kilantang, DYUP's secretary. DYUP Sugbo's executive committee, technical committee, programming committee, and publicity committee are under the supervision of Sir Maurice Chiti Villa Esther, DYUP's advisor. DYUP Sugbo 98.9 Kauban Nimo is now signing on.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang magiliw, kaya sa sinangalan, alam ng puso, sa dikit mo'y buhay. Upang hinirang, kuya ka ng magiting, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisingil, sa nagatang tutok sa simoy at sa langit ang pangaw, ay hinatang tula, kawin sa paglayang minamahal, ang isang ng matawad mo'y tagumpay na nag-iingin, ang bituin at araw niya kailan ang may magdidinig,
test it out. Tune in here for a great surprise. Ride the airwaves and come realize.
There's a lot to learn and much to see. Come be updated here in UPC. Turn your radio on, you'll find your way. DYUPC to save the day.
DYUP, Kaubanima, you will never be alone. Bringing you the hottest, latest in the zone. DYUP, Kaubanima, DYUP, Kaubanima, you will never be alone. Bringing you the hottest, latest in the zone. DYUP, Kaubanima.
Heavy, don't give up. Raise your voice, fight and do not stop. Yes, we hear you, you are not alone. Radio's not dead, yes, we are on.
DYUP Kaubanima, bisan asa magkamuan to.
Music o balita nga bago, adi kini para sa imo.
Masking ikaw ng pasa, daghan ang isag asa.
DYUP, di kabyaan, andam kang pagsilbihan.
There's a lot to learn and much to see. Come be updated here in UPC. Turn your radio on, you'll find your way. DYUPC to save the day.
DYUP, Kaubanima, you will never be alone. Bringing you the hottest, latest in the zone. DYUP, Kaubanima, DYUP, Kaubanima, you will never be alone. Bringing you the hottest, latest in the zone. DYUP, Kaubanima, 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 DYUP, Kaubanima.
Live on air from the University of the Philippines Cebu Radio Booth in service of the people. This is 98.9 DYUP Sugbo, Kaubanimo.
Maayong adlaw UP Cebu, I am Yusuf Bovera. You're listening to Sai-Ayo UP Cebu, the beat of campus, the pulse of news. For the headlines, Hippodromo resident stands grounds amidst demolition. Marcos admin ends 2023 with debt high. Harris calls for Gaza ceasefire in the search for Palestine. Jacqueline Hussein dies from heart attack. Obiena finishes 9th at World Athletics Champs. Today is March 5, 2024. Time check, it's 10:21 a.m. Good morning mga eskolar ng bayan to our fellow listeners, both online and on demand. Good morning UP Cebu, the sun is still hot along with our stories prepared for today. There is much in store for today along with our top stories. Now for our top stories, Hippodromo resident stands grounds amidst demolition. Residents of Hippodromo in Cebu City refuse to yield as demolition looms, standing resilient against eviction pressures. Despite the demolition on the 14th of February in Barangay Hippodromo, Cebu City, 36 families strongly refused to vacate their homes, citing exclusions from the court order. Court Sheriff Erwin Boreros enforced a demolition order on Lot A1B near the barangay's entrance road, favoring private owner Aznar Basque Properties Incorporated. The order was signed by Cebu City Regional Trial Court Branch 17 Judge Analecto de Balucos. The family's refusal stems from the claim that their names were not included in the court order, while Boreros contends that all houses within the lot were slayed slated on demolition. The demolition was pursued under the court order to benefit the private lot owners as it continues on March 9 at around 9 a.m. in the morning. The situation highlights the community's resistance against eviction and sheds light on the challenges faced by residents seeking proper allocation. The discrepancy between the families and the court order underscores the complexities of urban development, legalities, and the human impact in local communities. For the national news, Marcos admin ends 2023 with debt hike. The Marcos administration's gross borrowing increased by 1.37% in 2023 as a result of the government's continued borrowing to close its budget deficit and fund the post-pandemic requirements of the economy. According to the latest data from the Bureau of Treasury, the gross financing of the government amounted to 2 trillion pesos last year, which is higher than the 2022 level of the 2.16 trillion pesos. For the last month of December last year, the total borrowings amounted to more than 100 billion pesos, which is an increase of 76% year on year. The current administration plans to borrow a total of 2.46 trillion pesos from creditors at home and abroad in 2024 to help bridge its budget deficit, which is projected to hit 1.4 trillion pesos this year. Finance Secretary Ralph Recto said that the government would remain cautious in its debt management by continuing to adopt a 75-25 ratio of borrowing mix in favor of domestic sources. This means that the borrowing program this year will be composed of local debts worth 1.85 trillion pesos and foreign financing amount to 606.85 billion pesos. For the international news, Harris calls for Gaza ceasefire and aid surge for Palestine. U.S. Vice President Kamala Harris has called for an immediate ceasefire in Gaza, delivering a rare rebuke to Israel and urging an increase in aid flow to Palestinians. During a speech in Alabama, Harris criticized Israel, demanding a 6-week ceasefire to address the humanitarian crisis in Gaza. She emphasized the need for increase in delivery new border crossings and an end to unnecessary restrictions by Israel. Harris expressed concerns over the dire conditions in Gaza, emphasizing the humanitarian aspect and condemning the tragic incident where over 100 Palestinians were killed while attempting to access food aid. This marks a significant departure from the usual U.S. stance on Israel and highlights growing pressure on President Biden. The comments reflect the pending concerns within the Democratic Party, especially as Biden faces criticism from left-leaning voters and the potential impact on the upcoming presidential election, particularly in key battleground states like Michigan. Today's news will continue when we come back after this short break.
Once upon a confession.
Wala man jud kay marantan sa akong feelings. Oy, I don't know sad. Asa mga yung advice? Oble, help me.
Psst, Iska, got something to share? Need personal advice? Don't worry, we got your back. Kay diri sa Dear Oble, you are heard. Pwede ka makasubmit og entry and be one of our chosen anonymous senders. Catch Addie and Daisy, and Ruth and Chiara as we chika mapa-social, love, akads, or life in general while Oble listens.
Oble? Mao ba? Is this really true?
Oh yeah. Dear Oble, your avenue to be heard, one confession at a time.
We keep going in circles. We keep trying. We ask the same questions over and over again. You don't tell me what you need. I don't understand what you want from me anymore.
Unsa man jud, babe? Asa man ta mangaon?
Maun na. Dapat naminaw jud ta sa nakaka-local before ta mihawa. This is a friendly reminder from Nakaka-Local. Naa namo tanan. Kalihok, kasadya, kadasig sa kinatibukan sa Cebu.
Now we're back. You are still listening to Sayayo, UP Cebu. Now for the latest chicas in the world of show business, Jacqueline Jose dies from heart attack. Veteran actress Jacqueline Jose was found unresponsive at her home, leading to her death last March 2. We have a resident chica Dora Main Mamal for the latest updates.
Show business grieves the loss of the remarkable star Jacqueline Jose. Ever since her acting debut in 1984, Jacqueline Jose has starred on both films and television series. Among her well-known works are the films Patay na si Jesus and Marosa, both released in 2016. With the dedication she had for her craft, she was able to showcase her projects to the international scene. Jacqueline Jose made history when she brought home the 69th Cannes Film Festival Best Actress Award for her role in Marosa. Yesterday, Andy Eigenman, the daughter of the actress, released a statement about her passing. She confirmed that myocardial infarction or heart attack ended the actress's life. Main Marmol, DYUP Sugbo, KaubanSaMasa.
For the latest updates in sports, Obiena finishes 9th at World Athletics Champs. Filipino pole vaulter EJ Obiena makes his mark on the global stage with a 9th place finish at the World Athletics Indoor Championships in Glasgow. Here's Mabel Aton for the latest action in sports.
Filipino Olympian pole vaulter EJ Obiena placed 9th at the World Athletics Indoor Championships in Glasgow. Obiena finished 9th in the pole vaulting event after finishing 5.65 meters. The world's number 2 pole vaulter also wasn't able to clear 5.85 meters in 5.90 meters, resulting in a bleak finish. Obiena previously won back-to-back gold medal finishes at the Memorial Jospe Gasparak indoor event in Croatia and the ISTAF Indoor 2024.
That's our news for the recap. Hippodromo residents stand grounds amid demolition. Marcus admin ends 2023 with debt high. Harris calls for Gaza ceasefire and aid surge for Palestine. Jacqueline Jose dies from heart attack. Obiena finishes 9th at World Athletics Champs. Those were the top stories for today's broadcast. Thank you for listening to Sayayo, UP Cebu, the beat of campus, the pulse of news. Once again, this has been Yusuf Povero.
Samad ko sa aping dut sa kasing-kasing, wala pa maayos sukat. Nasugdag pamasin nga ang hawg sa hangin, hinaot makapanukad. Padulong sa imong naon nga ako himaya. Ayaw nagpalabot basta magpaabot lang nga ikaw mulutaw. Gikan sa lalong sa langit nung gahong nagpagaog wa pa maugaw. Ganus apagaka kamapuan anag imong pag-ong himaya. Musaw man ang adlaw ugma, inibugaw na ko nimo may laing ka. Nang gitan-aw, may bago ka na nga adlaw. Kung unsay nasugdan, maubasay katapusan. Ulo pa lang ko ulikon. ngadtos kanaw-kanaw, may umaabot nga lain. Apan ako kanimo nagpabiling nga nino sa kagit-ngit nagpadapli. Dili lalini kahintang ko, dili lalim. Asa ka, apas ko, mahalag maan ko tuyog baboy. Asa pa, nandi ay ko, kung ikaw daang kahupay sa utok kong gikapoy. Nagkadugay, nagkaduol, ignaog ni mo magsugod na ko kaguol. Nako'y ikaabot sa atuang pritihan, wako gi-curfewhan sa ako ang inahan. Bigyan malipat bisag hagbay rang gamika ay kabalaka. Antuts makaya ihatod di ka. Balhin man, uy anak, pilaray pagtutol o pagtimaan. Hinumdumi, walay bili, kagabion, pumili, ikaw ang tapat sa taksi. Kadugay magkalayo, nig sa bayan, umatagpulag sa'yo. Nako'y ikaabot sa atuang bitihan, wako gi-curfewhan sa ako ang inahan. Bigyan malipat bisag hagbay lang gamika ay kabalan. Antuts makaya ihatod di ka. Paingon sa plaza housing, paingon sa mga outing, paingon sa mga appointment sa imo sideline. Ihatod di ka sa simbahan, paingon sa simbahan kung magaling ikaw na'y kaslunong. Mahimog ihatod pagay di ka, paingon sa imong pamanhon. Nako'y